Hi everybody, this is Lindy inside my van. I have a real important subject to talk about, and this is an answer to quite a few subscribers who live in North Carolina and who have survived the Helena hurricane. I'm being asked, how do I do it? I understand from them that FEMA's running out, money is low, many don't have any electricity. It's just a really bad time for them. And winter's coming. So they've asked me, can you give any kind of advice? Well, prepping after the fact is a little late, but now that you have no electricity, how do you survive? Well, you can. And you can do it pretty cheaply. Your initial expenses are going to be a little bit higher. Your first problem is going to be winter. I have many things that I use. I have a gas generator. I have solar generators. So I'm set. But you're not. You don't have this. You're lucky if you do have a gas generator. So the first suggestion, and I'm not an expert at this, if you have any kind of money and winter's coming, get a small wood stove that you can cook on and learn how to cook on it. That will give you heat and it will give you cooking possibilities. The second thing I would recommend is you get a gas generator. Now, I got a gas generator for $169 from Tractor Supply. It's only 800 watts, but it runs everything I want it to run. Now, I may get a bigger one later on, but right now, that's all the money I had, $200. That gas generator runs 6 hours on a half a gallon of gas. It can run a heater. I have heaters that I will show you that I have used on my generators, whether it be solar or gas. But this gas generator will run all of them. And it's pretty nifty. So, I am a solar girl. I love solar. Solar is not sustainable in winter. It is not. You're not getting any sun. You're not getting any charges from your panels. If you don't get charged from your panels, you don't have any solar. And you can't run anything. So your primary thing is to get a gas generator. You can get a 2,000, 2,500, quite a few. Yes, you do have to pull them. Yes, you do have to put gas in them. But siphon it off the truck if you run low. I'm just saying, guys, it's a necessity for you if you want electricity. I normally wouldn't sell a gas generator, but I learned my lesson. After 4 years in a van, 3 years of using just solar, it was one of the most difficult things I've done, living just off solar. Again, I'm in a small space. I didn't have a lot of money, so I couldn't invest in 1,000 panels of solar. So I only have 400 watts. And that's what I use to charge everything up. And it just isn't enough. A gas generator solves your problems. I know you think about it, but gas generators, guys, they can give you light, they can give you heat, they can keep your refrigerator running. And that's the other thing. If your appliances aren't working, or they're gone, your house is gone, you're looking for housing, don't invest in these huge refrigerators and all this fancy stuff. Get an apartment refrigerator that has low wattage. Now, you can find the wattage out on all your appliances because it's required by law that they put it right on the appliance. Now, this is a mini cooker, but do you see the back? That back tells you how many watts this cooker uses. This is a 2-cup. It's under $20. $17.98. It's 2 cups. For an individual, this is more than enough. It only uses 200 watts. Fabulous. So, everything's right here, guys. Everything. And every appliance has it. When you're looking at refrigerators, I don't suggest, they don't have huge, I mean, they do have some huge 12 volts. They're pretty expensive, depending on the size of your family. If it's just you and maybe one other person, you can do with a small apartment-sized refrigerator that uses low wattage. So you really want to think, when you invest in any appliances, think of low wattage. The lower you can go, the better off you are. But you still have to survive. Again, I'm going to say winter is on you. Yes, there are plenty of heaters. They use gasoline. But if you can get a wood one, a small wood one, to fit in your house, it's multi-purpose. And if you have to sleep in the kitchen with the wood stove, sleep in the kitchen with the wood stove. I'm just answering questions and what I think might help you after living off grid as long as I have. And in a tiny area. Your areas may be much bigger than mine. So you need to think about that. So you see this small refrigerator? Yes, it's a refrigerator, but it uses way too many watts for its size. I only bought it because it was on sale, and because of the insulation, it keeps my medicine at a good heat. My medicine's safe from the heat or the cold. So that's why I have it. And it was only $15, and that's the only reason I bought it, was for medication, to protect my medication. This is something I would never recommend to you. It uses way too many watts, and it's just a waste of money, except for what I'm using it for. You have your 12 volt. There's all different kinds of brands, all different kinds of sizes. They're quite expensive versus an apartment size. You know, I got an apartment size, a small refrigerator, $50. It was apartment size. Yes, it uses a lot more watts than a 12 volt. It does, yes, it does. But it depends on your family. Now, can you get to a store every day and buy fresh every day? If you can, or if you can eat from cans. It's really how your lifestyle is, how you're going to make it through the winter. I'm more concerned about you guys through this winter than anything else. And I don't know how bad your winters are, but I think they're pretty bad. So I'm concerned about winter. Winter is moderate for me. I don't really worry about it that much. It's pretty easy for me to keep my van warm. It really is. And of course, you know, because you're used to the winters, you're going to layer. I got 3 and 4 layers on, and that helps a lot. But those are just 3 things that I would think about right now, and I'm going to give you more. I'm going to put up a video on Monday on the heaters that I have that run off of a generator, gas or solar. They're low wattage, and they might work for you. Even in apartments with the outages coming, people have outages. Now we have disasters, fires, hurricanes, tornadoes. Houses are just being destroyed, apartments. So we have to deal with it somehow. And I'm not sure that I'm the right person to help you. But because I've lived off the grid and I live in a vehicle for 4 years, I can help a little bit. So I hope this answers a couple of your questions. This is 3 things just to think about. Just think about it and check it out and research it and find the best price and find what will work for you. So I'll see you next time. I'm going to do more on this subject. I'm going to try to finish this subject in the next week or so. So I will be talking about it, and I am going to show you my heaters. You have a great day. Thank you for subscribing. I'll see you next time.